Historians are pissed about Kim Kardashian wearing Marilyn Monroe's iconic gown to the Met Gala. I'll get to why they're pissed in a second, but let me lay the foundation. The dress belongs to Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum in Orlando, and they purchased it in 2016 for $4.81 million. And this is the gown Marilyn was wearing in 1962 when she sang,
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
The theme for this year's Met Gala was In America, an anthology of fashion. And just a side note, this was Pimmy's red carpet debut. So for the dress fitting, Kim didn't go to the dress. It was flown to her in a private plane with guards and everything, and she had to wear gloves when she was touching the fabric as well. The fitting did not go how she expected. Speaking of Marilyn, she says, I always thought she was extremely curvy. I imagined I might be smaller in some places where she was bigger and bigger in some places where she was smaller. So when it didn't fit me, I wanted to cry because it can't be altered at all. So she does a crash diet, extreme workout, and loses 16 pounds in 3 weeks. So she was able to fit the dress in time for the event, and there were a lot of rules for wearing this dress. She could not sit or eat in the gown. She had to practice walking upstairs. She did not wear body makeup, and everything had to be timed so no damage was done to the dress. And after ascending the steps, then she went and switched into a replica dress. Okay, the foundation has been laid. You've heard about all the precautions, but historians are still not happy about this dress being worn. Dr. Justine Day Young says it was irresponsible and unnecessary. She goes on to say she can and did commission a replica which would be indistinguishable from the original. Such an iconic piece of American history should not be put at risk of damage just for an ego boost and photo op. Furthermore, she says crash dieting to fit into the original dress is also an unfortunate message to be sending, one more in keeping with ideals of the 1960s than today. A Marilyn historian and collector, Scott Forther, says the dress was made for Marilyn Monroe. It's not an off-the-rack garment. Reportedly, the dress fit Marilyn so tightly that she had to be sewn into it before her performance. Scott says Marilyn said she wanted the dress to be unique and only for her. She told the designer, I want you to design a truly historical dress, a dazzling dress that's one of a kind. Scott says it fits her so perfectly that worn by anyone else it would not be a precise fit. He says it's logical if somebody else wore it that the fabric and seams were then stressed. We'll end with this. Scott says Marilyn stood nude as the fabric for the dress was literally sculpted to her body to precisely match every curve.